Hey, what up, what up? Thank you, Jen. I got some yogurt. And you. Hello, hello. I'm doing good. Me and Bill just did a workout. Probably the hardest workout I've done in a long time. We did abs, um, and shoulders and biceps. But the abs, for the first time, there's like this roller where you roll out. And for the first time, I couldn't go all the way down because I was like shaking. So the abs are burning. Missy with the 100, thank you. Mary with the 500, and Stephanie with the 5 gifted. Thank you, ladies. Yeah, getting it done. We got Irene, thank you for the 100, Anna with the one. We got I think 2 weeks now. Yeah, I think well, it's been 2 weeks. I started doing push-ups again for 3 days on the first, so it's been 2 weeks of working out. So we're getting there. I got a nice healthy yogurt bowl that Bill put together, yogurt, berries, and watermelon. It's actually so good, and honey. And then we got a water. So just crushed it. Just had a shower. And yeah. Diane, thank you for the 5 gifted. Yes, doing good. Yeah, good day. Worked out in the morning. I was outside for 4 hours. Um, just spending time with nature, kind of talking to God, which felt really good. Um, then took some chill time. Watched this podcast. It was like a lecture. It's called Jordan Peterson Academy, and they talk about. So he does like it's a university online, and he does like subjects but it's all revolves around like the Bible and stuff. So like it all revolves around like Christian like being Christian and Catholic and like Jesus. So it's pretty cool. So I watched one of the lectures today. It was on YouTube, Jordan Peterson Academy. It was their new video. It was only like an hour, so I made sure I sat through all of that, even though I got distracted at some points, but got through that. Um, then took some downtime, just played soccer on my phone, just trying to chill. I had a half rack of ribs and some sweet potato fries for dinner, and then just crushed a workout, took a shower. So that was basically my day. Then just talked to my loved ones, talked to my family. So all good stuff. Did a little bit of journaling, only wrote like one line, but that was good. Did a little journal prayer, and now I'm gonna do a live, and then I'm gonna go watch this or not this podcast, but the Los Polos. It's his dad, and it's like a guy my age and his dad, they do like those reaction videos that we watch to like serious like murders and stuff like that, like crazy stuff. So, but they make it like not funny, but like they make it like entertaining where they're like, what the hell is going on type shit, you know? Um, so it's like not too scary, but it's like chill. It's nice. So I'm gonna watch that before bed. So just trying to stay on schedule, which is nice. Trying to stay good. Stacy with the 100%. Thank you. Yeah, really good day, really good day. So I'll stay on for like an hour, chill here, and then go to bed. Yeah, really good day. Muscles are freaking sore. Rondo with the 100, pedal with 10, thank you. Anna with the 10, Aim with the 100, Gina with the 100, thank you. Watch Pettis live from Niagara. Oh yeah, I heard that maybe Peta wants to meet up, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm too locked in right now. So I'm not gonna be meeting up with anyone for the month. But I hope you have a great time and that's awesome. Sophia with the 100, thank you, thank you. I've been watching podcasts all day. It's something I've never had time to do. Yeah, it's good. Pick a time or a podcast and just get through it. Put your phone down and just watch it. It's nice to do that. Yeah, locked in, exactly, exactly. Yeah, pick like an hour podcast and watch it, you know? That's what I'm doing. Inspired me to go outside for a bit today. Man, it's just like I realized like I got all this like tensed up feelings in my body and like just learning to let go and have fun and enjoy. Sorry, that's good. You're having fun, Beta. Um, so it's like sometimes I go watch a bunch of podcasts or try listening to music to not to like let out that tension or work out, which it's all that's all good stuff too, but just sitting outside and just kind of letting the nature like following the breeze, you know? I see a breeze over here, I'll just kind of zone out into that. Or if I see birds, I just focus on the birds. Or, just like, and I start feeling like my body kind of untangle itself and kind of like in certain areas where I feel pain or something, it starts like healing those areas and like breathing better. It's crazy how like good nature can be. So I'm gonna make it a thing where whenever I'm feeling like I don't know what to do, just going outside and just meditating with the nature. Um, and really taking that time to, soak it up. And the more I'm outside, the better, to be honest. So that's a goal for me this week is at least once a day, do an hour, at least an hour outside. Yeah. Share with the 100, Kathy with the 5, Gifted, Missy with the 100, and CJ with the 500. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, great goal. Yeah. Just to keep motivated, keep like, stay with God, honestly. That's like the biggest thing is letting God heal, you know? There always seem to be a little more peace outside. Yeah, it reminds me of landscaping. It's like there's something with like you start breathing in that air and stuff and moving and it feels like it cleanses your body. Like it feels like you can breathe better. And honestly, like even if I was sitting there with my hands crossed, like not knowing what to do outside, like in prayer, I guess you can call that like in prayer, right? Like hands kind of together between your legs, looking at the ground, kind of searching for meaning. Being outside, it kind of, you just feel things healing. Like I'll feel a big gust of wind and like my soul will smile, you know? So it's super, super nice. D with the 100, thank you. Petta, Denise, Diane, thank you, thank you. Canada's so beautiful, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my soul doesn't always smile, but going outside, like I just said, that helps. And, working out has been helping too. Just seeing that progress. Journaling helps, but still go through definite struggles. Like I was just struggling in my mind like 20 minutes ago. And there's like this big intense anxiety that can hit me and you just kind of think of the worst case Ontario in every means. But be grateful for doing good for you and then also taking time to just kind of let go of the world and play phone games or watch a podcast. Like, you know, it is what it is. Kind of got to learn to let go too at moments, but it's nice to grind for that purpose too and then see that progress and stay strong, you know? Melissa with the 100, thank you. Will you be up with the workouts in Greece? Yeah, we're gonna be working out like crazy in Greece. Like every day, obviously one day, take a day off, but we're gonna be ripping the kettlebells and kettlebells and we're gonna be doing sit-ups, going for walks or whatever. We're gonna be ripping it. And all the workouts will be outside, so we're gonna be nice and tanned, sweating, losing weight. So that's gonna be big. That's gonna be that month of grinding in Greece is gonna be massive, man. Like you're really gonna see a difference then after that. Yeah. Girl girls the 500, thank you, thank you. Yeah, probably work out in the backyard, and then go for a nice beach walk and, you know, yeah, it's gonna be nice. Color Amy, thank you for the one. Diane with the one, thank you. Playing soccer now, I love it. The game on your phone? It's sick, eh? Anna, thank you. Mary with the 500, thank you. Cal, thank you. Yoga beat? No, probably not yoga with Will on the beach. No, I'm not a yoga teacher. Just JJ, thank you for the 100. But you never know. Maybe I'll start taking up yoga and start doing some yoga lives. You never know. Callie with the 500, thank you. Susie with the 100. What's the game called? Soccer Star. It's on your phone. It's called Soccer Star. So I'm on like there's like you do seasons. So I started off on Toronto, did seasons. I was like MVP, and then I went to England, played for Manchester United. And then I played for Italy for a bit. So I did like 9 seasons, and now my guy's getting better and better. And then I just went to the Netherlands to play for the Netherlands for a bit, a team in the Netherlands. So that's where I am right now. So it's pretty sick, like following the journey and stuff like that. Denise, thank you. Yeah. So I think I want to go to Spain, I think next season, just travel and stuff like that. That's pretty sick. No, I don't play Candy Crush, no. Carol, thank you. Carlos, 500, thank you. Play with Holland. No, it's your own character and just random people. I don't know though. Maybe actually, if I did join Holland's team, I wonder if you'd see him on the team or if it's just random people. I don't know. Looking at the photos you took, I can feel how grateful you are in nature beauty. Yeah, taking pictures of the flowers outside. Bill's backyard is beautiful. Bill and Auntie, like, the flowers, the waterfall. So it was pretty nice to take pictures out there, and it was nice to be out there, you know? We had all different colors, orange, pink, red, blue, purple. So, and my phone camera is pretty elite. So using that zoom and stuff was fun. Diane, thank you. Working out helping you sleep good. Yeah, I slept better yesterday. The couple nights before wasn't the best sleep, so like staying up a little late, but last night I slept good. Oh, actually too, in Greece, we might actually now go to Italy for 3 to 4 days. One of Bill's buddies asked us if we want to fly to Italy. So I actually might be going to Italy too for like 3 to 4 days, right? So that'll be really cool. We can do like maybe some cool food reviews, like eating pasta and stuff. Yeah. Does talking about what you're having anxiety about make it worse or better? Um, Either way, it depends, like let's say it depends, man. It depends what it is. There's some things you don't need to share for your own safety, right? You're not going to throw your address online and do things that are crazy like that and then like put yourself at risk, obviously, right? But like certain things, like I don't know, it's a pretty tight line, but for me, it's like I feel like people can relate to it. I bet everybody has something that they're kind of not worried about, but yeah, worried about. We can just say it as it is. There's always either a health scare or a financial scare or whatever it is. There's something that you're kind of like, like, or a relationship, whatever it is. So I don't know. I feel like it's nice online to like be honest to like what you're going through. But to be honest, I was just thinking that in the shower. Either way, you're gonna have to deal with what you have to deal with. Like only God really knows what's gonna come to you. So it's like you don't have to like constantly talk about it other than like get through it. So like you're gonna carry that weight, you're gonna carry that pain no matter if you talk about it, try to dissect it, try to do all these things to it, it'll still come back. So it's just, walk with it, become stronger, keep moving forward, all those things, and just hold on tight, Probably the best advice. Um, but yeah, if you're having a conversation with like I care about my fans, I care about my family, to relate to people and just to, for me as an influencer, there's always someone that can like like hear something that helps them. Someone could be going through such a hard time and look at the world as like very hateful, and then I could say one thing that they kind of feel the same way, and they're like, "Oh, I'm not this, that, and the other," because someone else feels like that as well. So it's like to try to reach people and help people that way is like that makes me feel like good, and also it helps me like in other areas of my life too. Like, if like for an example, there could be someone that hates you and but you just being a good person and sharing your heart and showing that growth, and they could change their mind about you. I'm not saying that's the core thing to do because you got to focus on just loving you, but sharing your experience and putting your heart on your sleeve and being a real person, I can really make people understand a deeper meaning to life, So I don't know, there's pros and cons to it. You just kind of do what you got to do in the moment for me. And you're never going to be perfect. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to do something that you're like, fuck, I wish I didn't do that. But you just got to keep moving forward, you know? Susie with the 100, thank you. Yeah, the yogurt's good. The watermelon, cherries, grapes, yogurt, and honey. Unreal. I'm like savoring it too. Usually I'm down in it. I also don't want you guys to like hear me chew like obsessively too. God gives you struggles to get through. Yeah, exactly. We don't know what's gonna happen really. Tomorrow we can wake up with a health scare. The person that we love could never talk to us again, or God forbid, get hurt. We don't freaking know. It's our anxiety comes from just life because life's full of surprises, good and bad. So it is what it is. Enjoy the moment, do what you can do the best you can, you know? Hey, yeah, going to Greece. I mean Greece and Italy. Um, Verona. Yeah, I didn't even know that's where we're going. That's gonna be sick. So yeah. Yup. I'm jealous. Yeah, don't be jealous. There's no point in being jealous, but yeah, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be sweet. Your workout was good. Workout was good. Yeah. Again, it was hard, but definitely feel good. Tomorrow I'll definitely be feeling it and feeling better. Have you listened to your favorite song today? No, actually, no music today. Actually, I listened to two songs, two I sent you. I saw the birds, and I'm like, I gotta play Three Little Birds, and then I put then the Dreams came on by Fleetwood Mac, and I was like, these are two good outside songs. Sonya, thank you for the 100. I'm going to Greece June next year. Let's go. I saw a quote, the reality, you will never finish a workout and think, wow, I really regret taking care of my body today. Yeah, that's true. And when you're taking care of your body, you're taking care of your mind. When I'm working out, I'm going through some very dark thoughts the harder I work out. It doesn't get easier ever. I realized it gets harder, but that's when you can have more fun and be more proud and chill. But when I was working out today, I was pushing so hard that some of the thoughts I had were very like dark, dude, like scary, and I was pushing through those thoughts, and it 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 makes you stronger. It makes you deal with those demons that are deep inside your soul that you need to kind of just get through, dude, and get through the other side. JJ with the 100, thank you. Je ne sais quoi, thank you. Right? Tracy, thank you. Yeah, I pray now. A lot. Like after my shower, I was praying. I just said, "Oh, please God, take care of me, take care of my soul, make me deal with the hardness that comes my way with grace and all that stuff." Does it help your thoughts? Bro, JJ, everything helps, it doesn't help being lazy. It doesn't help complaining. It doesn't help overthinking. Everything helps. Working out, praying, all that stuff. It's organizing, it's moving forward, it's cleansing, dude. So you just gotta do it. What helps you block the bad thoughts out apart from working out? Working out more, right? And then you pray, you go outside, but everything's about like working those negative things out of you because just say I was going to war in Afghanistan tomorrow, there's nothing I can do but go to war in Afghanistan. Like I'm gonna have to do it either way. If I sit there and just think all day about where am I going and I'm on the plane still thinking, that's not gonna do anything. I gotta pack my bag, I gotta put the guns in my bag, I gotta start working out, I gotta start working on prayer. Like you gotta work. You know what I mean? Like either way, you gotta deal with it. So that work, like that's life. Like we're at war every day without even noticing it. There's a spiritual warfare every single day. If you don't take the space that you want, you're not, someone else is going to take that space. If, you can't be walked all over, so you have to always work and move forward. Tracy, thank you. Mish, thank you. Diane, thank you. Denise, thank you. Right? Yeah, I'm letting you know, JJ. You can ask questions no matter what, you know? No matter what it is, but just letting you know my best. Well, my best is what I think's the best. I just seen the sunshine streaming through my window with my eyes for 10 minutes and it was like a hug from God. Yeah, those times are priceless. When your soul genuinely smiles because you're feeling grateful. You're just sitting there looking outside and you're like, I could die right now and be peaceful. That's where you want to be as much as you can. You want to be at a point where you don't need something. You feel grateful, you know? I don't think you realize how mentally strong you are. And we're all mentally strong. You just gotta use it because you have no choice, right? My favorite prayer lately is the will be done, putting everything in God's hands, trusting His plan. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do too. Honestly, it's hard, but I'm trying to trust the plan and just let it be. Have, you know, enjoy and trust. That's what I'm trying to do. I started physical therapy today. It's been an uphill battle. It's almost like my spirit is battling uphill during this time too. Nice. Heard a quote that said, whether you think you can or can't, you're right. What is your take on this? Yeah, like I can jump off that building and survive. No, you can't, right? You're gonna die. So there's certain aspects that no, but to have the mindset that I can is just choosing hope over something that is gonna cripple you and not give you anything, you know? So to be smart, obviously, but to choose hope and say, I'm gonna move forward no matter what, you know? Because it's not doing you anything to hide in a corner for the rest of your life, let's say, and to not face anything, let's say. You got to slowly start facing stuff and doing the best you can, right? Because that's what's going to make you feel happy and, all that stuff. Yeah, faith over fear. You're always going to have fear, but yeah, it's like faith over fear. I hope one day it's like limited fear. Um, I hope one day I can be so close to God that my fear is basically to nothing, you know? Not saying that I'll never have a little bit of fear, but that's the goal, to get so close to God that it's like nothing is really fearful. I'm just enjoying his presence. You know, that's the that's the main goal, you know? You feel his presence sometimes, bro. Like when I was outside, I was looking at God. I felt his presence from miles away. It was like, Doris, thank you for the 100. When I look straight, there's like a tunnel. It looks like it almost looks like you look so far ahead you can see heaven. And I saw that once when I was with my aunt talking about God. I was looking out the window and I saw like almost like my whole future ahead. And I was doing that today outside and looked and I just saw it was almost just like, and then I see how the birds connect and they look at me and they move a certain, everything just kind of pushes you in directions. Like God works, like when your life's going crazy, God puts you right where you need to be, and I had that feeling today in my room. I was sitting there and it was like every thought there would be a bird that flew by and pushed me right where I need to be, or I look this way and then I'd hear a thump and push me right, like everything was like helping me almost, and it was pretty beautiful, yeah. So sometimes I do a lot. Sometimes I feel like I'm in hell. Sometimes I'm scared, but sometimes I want to face, the devil and say, "Let's go," you know. You think you're stronger than me? Like, let's go head to head, you know? I get those feelings too, which when you fight that fear, it feels good too to choose Jesus over the evil around you and stand in faith no matter what, you know? So yeah, it's a spiritual journey for sure. Kelly, thank you for the 100. Thank you, Doris. Thank you so much. Reeds with the 500. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Sometimes the devil is right there, and he's just smiling, he's tempting. But if you're with God, he never can come through his force, you know? Like, even if, let's say, Charlie Kirk gets shot, he's in heaven right away because he was with God. So, like, yeah, the flesh could be destroyed, but your spirit will never be destroyed. So it's like, don't just be grateful to be heaven on earth with God. You know what I'm saying? Because all the other stuff, God's time, He'll bring you when it's time. I believe, But yeah, Stephanie, thank you so much for the 500. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, trust me, it gets deep, right? Like sometimes I just like to chill, let that go, play soccer, whatever. But when it comes to reality, it gets very deep, you know? Like very deep to the point that it is that spiritual. Like it's crazy. It's like holy fucking shit, you know? But yeah, I'm grateful for that too though. I wouldn't want it just to be this world. I'm so grateful that the spiritual world and all that. Like I'm super grateful for all of the things we go through. It can be scary though, but just gotta keep moving forward, like I say, keep moving forward. Some things are out of your control. If I got shot tomorrow, God forbid, that's out of my control. I didn't know that the neighbor came over to give me a pie and then ended up pulling out a pistol. I don't know. Some things you just don't fucking know, right? But so you just got to keep moving forward. You can't control everything and kind of just enjoy your time here and do what you got to do, right? Fuck, what are you gonna do to a certain point? Just keep moving forward, keep loving, keep enjoying, just keep moving forward, you know? Stacy, thank you. There was actually a shooting in Toronto. That's why I don't go to fall fairs and shit. I just heard of that. I think two people died. There was like this like event. You just go to an event, get food, have fun, and someone came over and shot people. Again, like, it just happens. Stacy with the 100. Um, do you think healing is more about changing your life or changing your perspective? I have one shot to love the people that I love around me. That's the biggest thing, honestly. I have one shot to love my life that's in front of me. I don't have another shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, it's just about doing what I can for me. You know what I mean? Like, there's it doesn't matter if I'm not gonna live for next week or whatever, but I'm talking about right now. I got one fucking moment to go text someone that I love and say, "Hey, I love you." That type of stuff means the world to me. But to actually feel it, like to love myself so much that I can give that love. So for me, my life's right in front of me, and if I was dying tomorrow, I would want to make the most out of it I can right now. So it's just, yeah, the just doing the best I can. I don't need to drink alcohol to escape life. I don't need to smoke weed to escape life. I don't need to, you know, have sex to escape life. Like just telling myself that, no, dude, your life's right here. You gotta get rid of all that shit that's making you run away from your life right now, make the most out of it. And that's what motivates me. Yeah, being in the moment, man. Like, I'll never be this age again. And then as I talk right now, I'll never be this age again. And then as I talk right now, I'll never be this age again. Like, that's how quick time is going. Like, time is passing every second. So I want to make the most out of everything I can, you know? Yeah, live it right now. Yeah. It's not you have to, it's you want to. You don't have to live your life right now, but you want to. Why wouldn't you? Stacy, thank you. Tracy, thank you. You want to, because when you don't want to, you regret it. And then you don't want to, and then you regret it. And then you don't want to, and you regret it. And you're like, oh my God, I'm 80 years old. And I was complaining when I was 60 that I was old. And now I'm 80. And then you're like, you're still complaining at 80. And then you're 90 and you're like, holy fuck, I'm gonna die soon. And I'm still complaining. And I'm still not like you're not you know what I mean? You're not making any time back up, so you might as well just live it all of it right now. My grandpa used to say, be 100% every day. Be 100% every day. Like, don't say tomorrow I'm gonna love myself. In a week I'm gonna love myself. Like, love yourself 100% every day. You know? Yeah, my shirt says, I don't know, it was my only tank top. I just pulled it out. It says, I flexed and the sleeves fell off. It's pretty funny. I flexed and the sleeves fell off. I'll show you my outfit. I got the army pants with that, and then I got the Texas hat. I look like an army vet. You know what I mean? Like I look like the American sniper. Right? Literally though. What did you say to Luna when you woke up? That was Stella. Because the funny part about that video is Stella usually runs away. So I thought it was Luna at first, and then Bill's like, that was Stella. And I'm like, no way, she's sleeping, so now she can't run away. So I took a video just to see the reaction, and then I put my hand closer and closer, and then I went to pet her, and then she flinched. And then she like didn't know where she was because she was so deep in sleep. Like I've never seen Stella that deep in sleep. Like that was the cutest thing ever. And then she just let me pet her, and then she licked her lips, and she was just like, she's like, all right, you got me this time, you bastard. You know? And I'm like, yes, I did, motherfucker. Yeah, and it is cute. And it's like, now you gotta love it. You know, she had nowhere to go. It was cute. Yeah, yeah, she was disoriented, yeah. I'm eating yogurt, cherries, berries, honey, and then watermelon. But now I just got three cherries left, covered in honey and yogurt. Mm, favorite fruit? Honestly, I don't have a favorite fruit because sometimes I'm like, oh, I'll take a banana, sometimes an apple, sometimes cherries, berries. They're all good, you know? Depends. I like mixed though. It's nice to have mixed like that with yogurt. Mm. I had this yogurt bowl in Michigan on vacation. Nice. Cherries are my favorite fruit. Cherries are good. I'm not gonna lie, I've been eating cherries more, and cherries are good. You ever put music on or and just dance alone? Yeah. Um, sometimes I get like a spurt. You know those little spurts where you just like get really goofy? Sometimes I'll just like something will start playing and I'll just start singing and dancing like no one's watching just to let the jitters out, you know? Yeah, sometimes I do that. But I don't usually like if I had uh there's actually been times when no one was home and I would like play music loud and then just pretend I'm doing a concert, like walking down the stairs and stuff. I do that sometimes. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta let it out, you know? Do you dance for the mirror? Yeah, sometimes. Like I don't do this all the time though. I think I used to do it more though. Like back then I remember I would always like look in the mirror and like play a song and just like lip sing and stuff. Have you danced in the rain? I would love to do that with someone. That would be nice to do that with like someone you're in love with. Like, you know, the Daredevil scene where he kisses the girl in the rain and then he can like, because he can't see with his eyes, but he can, because he's blind, but he can hear senses. So he like lifts up his mask and then once he kisses her, he like, you see his brain, like he can feel his heart like beating and it's like blue and red. And it's like, that was a beautiful scene, dude. And he can feel the raindrops, like right when the rain came, it's just like, and then it like it's so loud for him. Like his since he's blind, it something like went in his eye and like hit his senses. Like it was like oil. And now like he's blind, but he can sense like 10 to like 100 times. So like if something drops like miles away, at first it was like super loud. Like it'd be like something would drop miles away and he when he was a kid and he'd be like, so that's when he took up like karate by himself and he was like Bruce Lee because he was like fighting all those like sounds. Like something would come and he'd be like, "Mm, mm, mm." And then he turned into Daredevil, bro, where he was like jumping on buildings and like he could sense everything, dude. It was so freaking cool, bro. That's such a good story. Yeah. And then he met the love of his life in a coffee shop. He like and he was blind at the time and he's like he hears her talking and like he just starts feeling like those butterflies and he's like, who is that? And then he's like he starts talking to her, he's like and then she's like, leave me alone, like leave me alone. And then he's like, but let me take you on a date. And then she goes and like puts like her like foot to his neck. And then he's like and like so she was like a ninja too. And then they start like he like grabbed her like for a joke, and then they started like kind of fighting, and they started doing like karate and shit, bro. But not like hardcore fighting, but they were like just playing. But like anyway, she ends up being a ninja too. He's like a ninja like that too. They're from like different families, and they fall in love, and then I'm not gonna tell you the whole story, but that was my favorite movie, bro. Yeah, it's so good. Do you believe in love at first sight? Yeah, sadly. Sadly, I do. Will, you're romantic? Aw, thanks. Yeah, love can be romantic, you know? Um, but yeah, there's sadly there's more, I don't know. Yeah, life is hard sometimes. Seems like you only believe in love at first sight. Yeah, you know, I do. I think like, you know, when you see someone you love them, and it just kind of is like shot through the heart and you're to blame, baby, you gave love a good name. We can say good name, and then it's like, oh, now you're like fuck, dude, this person like, and then if it works out, it works out, right? But I don't know. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Anyway, I can't wait to go to Italy. I'm gonna leave Bill off the plane. You know, he's gonna be packing his stuff, and I'm just gonna throw him to the side, and they're gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, close the door, and they're gonna be like, and I'm gonna be like, have fun eating pasta for the rest of your life, motherfucker. I'm going back to Greece. And he's like, well, what the fuck? And I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, dude. No, I'm kidding. The pick on Bill, you know? I'm just looking forward to getting away. It's not nothing else. It's just getting away and trying something new. I'm kind of at a point that maybe one day I'll be excited to like travel like every country. Like I'm kind of getting to that point where it's like I kind of just want to have fun. Like I want to experience like different, like adventure. Because it kind of like so good for you, eh? Frank, man. So good for you, right? Like imagine having a backpack and just traveling countries and seeing the world. Like that'd be so sick. Yeah, so much growth, dude. Like think about mentally how much you would grow. Like actually think mentally how much you would grow, you know? Like a lot of your anxiety. Like now I understand why Reed like traveled so much. I remember at first, like I was such a brat. I was like, you traveled, like why, bro? Like make the NHL, bro, loser, right? Now, dude, I totally get it. He even told me, he's like, bro, one day you're gonna understand me more. And I'm like, nah, dude, like, but I understand him so much now with that shit. Frick, dude. That's fun. Yeah, bro, I'm getting that age. Getting older. Do you think you'd be able to do what he did? I don't know. It depends how my life is going. Like, if I have a family, I don't think I want to travel unless my wife wanted to travel. Like, I would just do whatever the wife wants to do almost. Like, but if she's like, yeah, I need to travel before we have kids and stuff, it's like, okay. But then if it's like we need to stay with the kids, I'm like, okay, right? So like family first. But if I didn't have a family or something and it was just me and I'm like, fuck, I need to travel, maybe, bro, you know? But still kind of risky, but it depends how your life's going. Yeah, it depends. Yeah, true. But I'm just excited to go to Greece because if I go to Greece and Italy, those are two places most people want to go to. Like Greece and Italy are like, if you ask people where do you want to go in the world, most people are going to say Greece or Italy. You know what I mean? So like those two places are nice. It's not scary. Like I'd be scared to go to Asia, to be honest with you. Like Reed went to Asia. I'd be scared to go to Asia. Reed went to Colombia. I'd be scared to go to Colombia. But like Greece and Italy, nah, I'm not scared to go to Greece and Italy. You know? I'm not saying I'm not scared at all. I'm still kind of nervous for like the plane and everything, but I don't know. It's worth it. It's fun, and you're right. I do have to face my fear a little bit. Like if you think about it, right? I'm scared of the plane, let's say, but there's army people that have to go in their army planes and go across the country and like do all fight for their family and still come back, right? Like you have to take risks in life. Like that's way more major. But like if I can't hop on a plane and like you know what I mean? Like you gotta fucking live your life. You gotta get out. So it's like it's good for you. So gotta just face the fear. It's not about that I've already flown so much though. It takes one bad thing to happen, right? God forbid. But like, yeah, you just gotta do it anyway, bro. You know? Because bro, when you like love your life so much, you value it so much that like I could literally just sit at home and still be happy. Like I don't need to go to Greece. I don't need to go to Italy. I don't need to be famous. Like I just want to fucking chill with the people I love and just fucking die, you know? But like honestly, it's like fuck it, dude. You gotta do it, you know? It's what God wants, you know? Yeah, but even talking about the percentages scares me because it's like, oh, fuck. Yeah, you gotta live it up. Flying is safer than driving to the store. I know, but not really. Like it is, but like if I'm driving to the store, I'm in full control, right? But putting yourself in someone else's control, that's a different story. Like for me, if I was driving and a car comes ripping at me, I can like turn out of the way or I can drive that way. Like I can be alert and then I can take the responsibility for it. But with that, there's nothing you can do. So it's like, oh shit, dude. It's like, you know? Yeah, I'm in control of other drivers because if someone comes to drive near me, I can drive out of the way. So if I'm looking around enough and safe enough, there's a zero chance something would happen. I get it, but I'm not saying we don't have to talk about odds just because last month someone died in a helicopter crash. A famous person. So we can talk about odds and this and that and yes, but it happens. Like I get it. The odds are, but it happens. So you don't have to talk about odds. The odds are pointless. It is because it's almost like saying, what are the odds of you dying and jumping out of a airplane and parachuting? The odds are slim to nothing. But can it happen? Yeah, right? So would you be safer chilling at home or going on a plane, chilling at home, right? So that's what I'm saying. So, but a plane could follow this guy to your car. No, because if you're looking enough, you would never see a plane coming. If you see a plane near you, you drive off the highway, go that way. You get what I'm saying? So you're just losing this debate, Christy. Bottom line. Yeah. Can a meteor hit your house? Okay, true. Can a meteor hit your house? That's true. But if a meteor hits your house, that, if anything, is lucky. Not lucky, but the odds of a meteor hitting your house, that's like we never even see meteors. So if a meteor hit your house, you'd honestly be down in history that it didn't hit anything but your house. You know, like it could have went anywhere and it went right there. So that's more like God, you know, like saying like, but either way, it is what it is. Like it's God's will either way, you know? You can't tell me not to be scared though. This is what I'm trying to say, guys. I don't need buttering up because no matter how hard you butter it up, it doesn't change the fear. Like you could tell me, Will, there is no way you have this. And that doesn't change it because it could anything in the world can happen. So like you're wasting your breath even doing that is what I'm getting at, which gets annoying, right? So I'm not asking for your advice or I'm not asking for you to help me, but I'm just telling you that's an obvious, right? That's tough. But I'm still doing it. I'm still going. I'm not letting that change anything, right? I'm still gonna go. I'm still going. Fuck yeah. I'm not gonna let that waste my time. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna let fear dictate my life, right? I'm still doing what I want to do. Do you feel more comfy going to Greece since you've been before? Yeah, I'm not scared of Greece though. Really. I guess I could be scared of Greece because you never know, but like I don't know, Greece is a pretty safe place, I feel. And so is Italy. You know, like unless you're like in bad neighborhoods or going somewhere bad, I don't know, I feel like it's safe, you know? But you never know though. What if like World War III starts in Greece, dude? Like, what if Greece starts going to world war with like China or something, and then I'm stuck there in the mountains with AK-47s, right? You never know. What part of Italy? I forget. With the monks, dude. Yeah, dude. What if, dude? But dude, I also watched a video the other day. There was this girl and this guy that were like beautiful, right? They went to Um, they went to Afghanistan and it was so scary. It was like in the middle of like people were like the government was advising them not to go to Afghanistan. And this like beautiful couple just was like, let's go to Afghanistan and film. And they just did it and they came back. Like there's so many worse places that people go to and they just do it. And I'm just going to Greece, bro. Like Greece is nice, dude, you know? Just make good decisions. No dancing with the devil this time. Wait, what do you mean dancing with the devil? When did I dance with the devil? Hear about the flying instructor who jumped out of the plane, leaving a newer student. Wait, what? No. I went to India and that was scary at times, but I survived. True. True, true, true. Yeah, no, I can't go to like, I don't know. Yeah, bad stuff happens everywhere. That's true. That's actually so true. Bad stuff happens in America and Canada, no matter where you go. That's true. I think it was when you got baptized, you talked about seeing angels inside the world. I don't know. I think you're just chirping because I don't think I was dancing with the devil in Greece. I danced with the devil after Greece, I think, but I don't think I was dancing with the devil in Greece. So I think you need to get your facts straight there, honey. My friend just got back from Italy. Two guys tried to take her money out of her purse. The locals saw them and ran off. Damn. Yeah, that was after though. Greece is for dancing with beautiful people. True. But you don't know how to spell people. Yeah, you talked about that after, yeah. Oh, sorry, my bad. I was thought it was there. No, 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 you're wrong, Christy. So stop chirping. Do you have to take the boat cruise in Greece again? Do you have to take the boat cruise in Greece? I don't, what boat cruise? You can always read up about what area you're going in. Yeah, no, we're going to nice areas, you know? We're not going to any sketchy areas. No one's robbing you. Well, if you're in a sketchy area, or if you have your head down, you know, memory is the first thing. Yeah, yeah, excuses, excuses. She talks about the ferry. She talks about the ferry. It'd be wonderful. I worked with a guy from India and I won't be going there. Okay, we don't have to be racist now. Didn't you take a boat last time you were in Greece? Um, last time did I take a boat? I don't know if I took a boat. Oh yeah, we went. Wait, no, no, we didn't take a boat. I don't think. But you're in Moscow. Did I take a boat last time? I took a ferry to Crete. A cruise. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. True. I don't know. I don't think we have to do that. I hope not, bro. I hate boats, bro. Boats are the scariest. Fuck. If it hits a freaking iceberg, frick. Yeah, dude. Boats are freaky. My son spent all summer at sea. No way. Okay, maybe I gotta suck it up then. I don't think there's any dangers of icebergs in Greece. True, but there could be a massive rock growing out of the ground, or some freaking dolphin can come poke a hole in the side of it or something. I don't know. Or maybe we hit a blue whale and then it just freaking tips the boat over. Frick. Like, boats, that would be the worst way to die, too. The ship is just starts sinking. And especially with Bill, dude. Please, God, let me die with anybody but Bill. Fuck, dude. I at least need a freaking, you know? Damn. Not Bill, dude. But busting balls before I die is the worst way to go. Like Bill's like we're like sinking and Bill's still asking if I got my workout in and like if I ate healthy or not touch that bread. And I'm like, Bill, we're literally sinking and you're not letting me have a croissant. Like, and he's like, dude, fuck, that would suck. No, Gina's not going. That's why I'm pissed. Auntie's not going. It would be so nice if Auntie was coming. Because then I could scare her on the plane, you know? I could be like, Auntie, like, fuck, dude, And then at least she's more scared than me, Make me feel better. She can't come, dude. She has to take care of the cats and stuff, and she's got work. So it's just me and Bill. Bill, Bill's gonna miss her so much too. That's the worst part about it. Because the whole time Bill's gonna be calling her every morning, and then at night he's gonna be thinking about her. Like, like I'm gonna be like, bro, that's my aunt, bro. Like, back off? Like, what's your issue, dude? Like, why are you looking at me like that, bro? That's funny. Abs that make the heart grow stronger, founder. That's actually so true. That is so true. Like, love is full-hearted. It's not something that you like check in all the time and you're like I just started learning that. It's not something that's like so like love is like something that's like full-hearted. So the fact that they're gonna be gone for a month, Bill's gonna miss her, she's gonna miss him, we're gonna come back looking great, and it's gonna be a great family dinner getting back. We're all gonna be a happy family, you know? It's gonna be nice. Pata, thank you. It's gonna be nice. Yeah, it makes for a sweet reunion, you know? Frick yeah. Hopefully D doesn't show up. Don't want to see D at my window with my aunt, having a glass of wine or anything. JJ with the 100, thank you. And he's like, I met a friend. And then D just like slowly looks over. And I'm like, it's like a shot through the heart. I'm like, and she's like, hey, William. Maybe not that low of a voice. It's good to see you. And I'm like, that's fine. Are you gonna see your family before you leave? Yeah. I want to see my mom. I want to see my sister. I want to see my brother. I want to see my dad. I want to see, and then when I get back, I'm gonna go see grandma. Right when I get back, I'm taking a plane and I'm flying. Like I'll come chill here for like a week, and then I'm gonna go see grandma. I'm gonna fish, and I'm gonna kayak, and I'm gonna do all the things up north with grandma. I can't wait to see grandma. I'm so excited to see grandma. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be like heaven on earth. And now that I'm feeling good, I'm not hiding from her because every time I'd be baked, she'd be so pissed. Like she would just not show it, but she'd be like just disappointed, you know? She's like, fuck, Will, you're wasting your life. But I always like avoided her, as I got older. So now it's like, Grandma, haven't smoked in 4 months, been working out, I'm doing good. I can sit down and we can talk now. So I'm excited. Yeah, she's gonna be so happy. It's gonna be so nice. It's gonna be emotional seeing Grandma though. Damn, damn. It's gonna be emotional. Yeah, she's on the lake. Yeah, she's right on the lake with yeah, it's gonna be nice. I'm excited. I think everyone that passes away before me, I want their ashes, and I'm gonna keep all your guys' ashes in my basement. I'm gonna have a wall of all your ashes. I'm gonna be like, that's Jill, that's Rita, that's Grandma, that yeah, everybody, everyone I know, dude. Like I'm even gonna go to like people's funerals and be like, yo, how much for the ashes? I wanna, what's his name? Give me his birth certificate. Perfect, bro. Let's throw that on the wall, you know? Just be, Randa said, be careful who you're putting mine next to. That's funny, dude. I'm gonna put it to your arch enemy, dude. It's gonna be you guys, both your ashes kissing, like two bottles just face right near each other. I'm gonna be like, haha, No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'll make you a necklace of mine. Ooh, damn. It's like, oh, my girlfriend's like, oh, what are you wearing on your neck? Like, we're on a dinner date. And I'm like, oh, this? And it's like, yeah, those are nice. What are those? And I'm like, oh, this is one of my fans that passed away. She put her ashes on a necklace. And they're like, she's like, gulp. She's like, what'd you just say? And I'm like, oh yeah, one of my like top gifters. She sent me like her husband sent me the ashes, and I don't know. I wear it around just to remind myself of her. And she's like, are you serious? Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, that might be kind of weird, actually. Yeah, yeah. That's really fucking weird. We're at dinner and you're wearing a necklace of my mom and husband are in my necklace. Oh, that's awkward. I'm sorry. No hate. No hate. Fuck. That's cool. That's cool. But like, it's not cool that they're not here. So, RIP. Yeah. Sorry. I don't know what to do right now. What to say. You know. Anyway. Um. What would you want done with your ashes? Bro, I want my ashes to be fireworks of my face. So I want it literally popping out of the ground on the 4th of July, and it's like my face in the air, lit up as an angel flying to the sky, so the whole world can see. We just watched the fireworks at the falls? No way, dude. Frick, that's sick. Damn. That is cool. I just watched a commercial the other day and it was in Niagara Falls and I'm like, no way. It was an ad that popped up and it was like these kids playing soccer and then he kicks it into the water and then it just goes down the falls. And it was Niagara Falls. And I'm like, no, and then they zoom out and they show the whole strip that every morning I would drive all the way down those falls, down that strip, all the way to the end. And I'd have my coffee at the park. down the road. You have to go there, Peta. Drive all the way down the falls to the end of the road, and there's like this like little U part, like a U. It's like a U, like, and then there's like it's like a conservation, like kind of like a parking lot. That's where I used to go. Yeah, Peta. It made me, I miss it. It makes me emotional because it's where it started, you know? And I can't believe how many memories were in Niagara Falls. Like, I would go longboarding with my friends. We used to like, I just can't believe how like I looked at Niagara Falls as like such a big world when I was younger. And now that like it was just a part of my in that time, like I don't know, it's just crazy. Like you look back at it and you're like, when you're young, life looks so big. Like everything looks so like, and you get older and you're like, where did the time go? You know? Damn. Anyway, guys, I'm tired. I'm gonna go. I wonder if that is still around from you. Yeah. But I'm gonna be back on tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. But I have a headache. I'm really tired. I'm gonna go lay down and watch my podcast and just zone out and chill. But thank you guys for this awesome live. So much fun. You know, you guys are the best. You make my night so much better. It's always amazing seeing you guys. Thank you for all the love and support. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. You know, can't wait to have a nice coffee with y'all. So thank you, thank you. I'll probably go on, yeah, in the morning. I'm thinking a little earlier live, like maybe like the afternoon. All right. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.